Hello and welcome to this SmarterWX how-to video. In this video we're going to look at how you can use ArcGIS Online to very quickly create SmarterWX data. I will assume that you have a basic understanding of ArcGIS Online already. If you don't and want to sign up for an account, head to arcgis.com and hit the Sign Up Now button. Okay, so let's get started. Begin by searching for the SmarterWX official template. I type SmarterWX official data template. Hit search. Make sure to change this toggle on the left hand side so that you can find content from all organizations in ArcGIS Online. You will see the data template. Click on that and we need to get the URL for this template to copy into our account. So go down to the bottom right and hit the copy button. That's great. Now we need to create our new feature layer. Go to Content, select Create Feature Layer. We're going to do that from URL and we'll paste in the URL that we just copied. Hit the Next button and we're given the choice between either projects or exclusion zones, and we must select only one of these. I'm going to choose projects for this example. Next we choose the extent that we want to be able to edit our features within. This will be your area of interest. Just zoom in and set that to somewhere around the zoo. Okay, that's great. Hit Next again. So I need to fill in some information about how my data will be stored in my ArcGIS Online account. So I give it a title, I select some tags, let's use SmarterWX and projects, change the summary, and that's that. Hit the Done button and then we just have to wait a few seconds whilst it creates our feature layer for us, and it brings us back to the content page where we can see the new feature layer that we've created. Now we need to go and edit that. So we go to Open in Map Viewer and select the With Full Editing Control option. That takes us through to a map. And on the map, first of all, select Done to say we're happy with how it's displaying the data. Now you'll see on the left hand side that My SmarterWX Projects is one of the layers showing on the map. Now we need to go to the Edit option. From here we'll choose what status of project we want to create. So let's create a proposed project. Go over to the map and zoom in to the area where we want to draw our project. Just drag and hold. And now I can click to start drawing my project area. And I click on each corner of the project. So let's do it along this road here. And double click to finish. And then the attributes window appears. This is where I have to fill in information about my project. Give it a unique source ID. For more information on these fields, go and check out the help.smarterwx.com.au site, where the fields are explained in detail. We need to select a start date and an end date. Don't worry about filling in the times. And then we'll choose what type of work we want to do. So this is going to be road resurfacing. Enter the email address of the project owner. So I'll use myself for this one. Is private, it should be set to false normally. And you can set that to true if you don't want to share it with other organisations. And enter some notes about the project. Let's just say that this is a road resurfacing job. So that is now saved. I can check that though if I want to. Just go and click on Edit to finish editing and go back and click on the feature, and that shows all the information that we've entered. That's it already. Now I've only created one project, but let's go now export that and load it into SmarterWX. To do that, first of all we have to go back to my content page. So go and click on Content and find My SmarterWX Projects and click on that. Once we get there, you'll see on the right hand side that we have an option to export data. So click on that and we'll choose to export as a shapefile. Again, we just need to go and enter some fields for this, so let's give it a title. We'll mark it with today's date. And again, give it some tags. And I'll just use the same title for the summary. And click Export. Once we have our shapefile, we'll be able to save that and then load it into SmarterWX. Just wait a few seconds for it to export. You get taken to the item in ArcGIS Online, where I click on the download link. Download that, and it will save it as a zip file on your hard drive. So that's our data created and exported and ready for us to load into SmarterWX. So let's head over to SmarterWX and go to the data option. Let's go for add new data. I'll just accept the name that's been provided, and this is where I click on the upload file and select that zip file that we've just saved from ArcGIS Online. It was a shapefile, and click upload. It takes a couple of seconds to process, and just keep going through the wizard. We don't have any exclusion zones, so we can just skip that. And we go through the analyze step, and finally publish our data. And that's it. So let's go and have a look in search and see if we can see that project we've just loaded. And there you go. So we've created a new feature layer in ArcGIS Online, added our project to it in the editor, exported it, and loaded it into SmarterWX. I hope you found that useful. If you need to know any more, please contact our SmarterWX support team.